After skipping his late wife's memorial, is Mojtaba Khamenei now expected to miss even his father's funeral, as security fears tighten around Iran's new supreme leader-in-waiting? With no public appearances planned for Mojtaba anytime soon, is Tehran acting as if it has already foiled or feared an Israeli assassination bid against the man now at the top? As Israel openly marks Mojtaba for death, is Iran quietly devising a plan to fool Netanyahu with decoys, tight security, and a supreme leader who rules from the shadows? Amid mass mourning in Iran, Mojtaba Khamenei may now skip his own father's funeral, with officials saying security concerns outweigh the symbolism of a public appearance. On July 2, Dr. Abdul Majid Hakim Elahi indicated that Mojtaba is unlikely to attend the main funeral ceremonies, preparing Iranians for an empty front row. Ali Khamenei's funeral rites will begin on July 4, with the body later carried to Mashhad for burial on July 9, in a tightly choreographed week of national grief. Elahi says it is security concerns that are keeping Mojtaba Khamenei from appearing in public, hinting that protection teams have vetoed his wish to face the crowds. His remarks come directly after fresh Israeli threats against Iran's new supreme leader, tying Mojtaba's absence to explicit talk of targeting him personally. Abdul Majid Hakim Elahi said, and I quote, "He wants to come out. He wants to meet people. But the security doesn't allow him. They said it is very dangerous, and we cannot provide security for him. I think he will not come out." Unquote. Earlier, Israel's defense minister Israel Katz declared that Mojtaba Khamenei was marked for death, a rare and blunt threat directed at Iran's top leadership. In return, Iran has warned that any further threats or attempts against its leaders will draw a direct response, treating such language as a red line in the new power struggle. Memorial services were held for Mojtaba Khamenei's wife months after she was reportedly killed during U.S.-Israeli strikes on Tehran. Images released by Iranian state media showed a memorial ceremony for Zahra Haddad held in the Iranian capital. Iranian state media said family members, colleagues, and several senior Iranian figures attended the memorial service. Former Parliament Speaker Ghulam Haddad, who is Zahra Haddad's father, was seen attending the ceremony. State media said the memorial service was held on July 1 at Tehran's Farhang School. Mojtaba Khamenei was not seen in any of the images released by Iranian state media from the memorial gathering. The memorial comes as Iran continues holding ceremonies to honor senior figures killed during the recent conflict. Officials from over 30 countries have already formally requested permission to send high-level government delegations. Multi-day ceremonies will take place across Tehran, Qom, Mashhad, and several cities in Iraq under tight security. The funeral schedule was postponed to allow preparations for what Tehran describes as a major international event. The ceremonies will be coordinated by Iran's Supreme National Security Council, the Leader's Office, and a National Organizing Committee. Special committees have also been formed to oversee security, media operations, transport, and foreign delegations. India is sending a high-level delegation to attend the funeral. Russia is expected to be represented by an official delegation. China is also expected to send a delegation to the funeral. Pakistan is expected to be represented by both public and official delegations. Iraq is expected to send senior officials, large public delegations, and prominent Shiite clerics. Afghanistan is expected to send an official delegation. Syrian officials are expected to attend as part of an official delegation. Lebanon is expected to send officials along with representatives of Iran-aligned groups. Oman is expected to be represented by an official delegation. Qatar is also expected to send an official delegation. Venezuela is expected to send a delegation to the funeral. Cuba is expected to be represented by an official delegation. Georgian President Mikhail Kvadrashvili is expected to attend in person alongside regional leaders. Turkey is among the regional countries expected to attend the funeral. Azerbaijan is also expected to be represented at the funeral. Armenia is likewise expected to attend with an official delegation. According to reports, the United States, Israel, the United Kingdom, France, and Germany are not expected to send official delegations. Khamenei's body will also be transferred to Iraq on July 8 for ceremonies in Baghdad, Najaf, and Karbala. Iran says Iraq has established a national committee to organize the visit following high-level coordination between the two countries. Burial ceremonies are expected to take place in Mashhad on July 9th near the shrine of Imam Reza, according to reports. Iran has declared public holidays to allow millions of people to participate in the funeral ceremonies. Authorities say free metro and bus services will operate throughout the events as large crowds are expected. More than 300 foreign journalists have registered to cover the funeral, while officials say no internet shutdown is planned. Iran says the ceremonies will demonstrate national unity and reaffirm allegiance to the country's new leadership.
Various contingency plans have been made according to possible scenarios. On July 7th, we will have the funeral prayer and procession for the sacred body of His Eminence in the holy city of Qom. We have scheduled July 8th for the transfer of the sacred bodies to Iraq. An official reception ceremony will be held at either Baghdad or Najaf airport, attended by officials, leaders, commanders, and dignitaries of Iraq. Of course, in the Security Committee and the Working Group for organizing the ceremony, which operates under the purview of the Ministry of Interior of the Islamic Republic, various contingency plans have been made according to possible scenarios. However, no specific case has arisen thus far that should cause concern for our people. Our people and all those who wish to participate will attend this ceremony in complete peace and security. This very presence will serve as a deterrent, and we will witness its beneficial results in the future. More than 30 countries, up until now while I am speaking, have announced their readiness and requested to attend the ceremony to pay their respects to the sacred body of the dear leader of our revolution. Additionally, a significant number of religious leaders, prominent figures from various faiths, scholars, and scientists from the Islamic world and non-Islamic worlds have requested to attend. According to the latest news I received from the International Affairs Organizing Committee of the headquarters, representatives from more than 90 countries, along with religious leaders and scholars, have announced their readiness to attend. On July 7th, we will have the funeral prayer and procession for the sacred body of His Eminence in the holy city of Qom. The funeral prayer will be held at the Holy Jamkaran Mosque as planned. Given the vastness of the venue, stretching between the holy shrine of Hazrat Fatima and the Holy Jamkaran Mosque, along with its surrounding open spaces, a magnificent and grand funeral prayer will be held in the holy city of Qom and the Holy Jamkaran Mosque, led by one of the Grand Ayatollahs. We have scheduled July 8th for the transfer of the sacred bodies to Iraq. An official reception ceremony will be held at either Baghdad or Najaf airport, attended by officials, leaders, commanders, and dignitaries of Iraq. This ceremony will be held in Iraq, centered around the Honorable Prime Minister of Iraq and attended by him. Following that, the circumambulation and funeral procession ceremonies will be held in the holy city of Karbala, and the circumambulation and funeral procession ceremonies will be held in the holy city of Najaf al-Ashraf, in the vicinity of the shrine of Imam Ali, peace be upon him.